Hello, this is Greg Allison from Green Greg's. In tribute to the origin of this channel is a gardening and worm farming channel. I'm proud to announce to you my latest, newest adventure in farming. In fact, it is off the charts. I have now the world's largest broccoli farm. I mean, not maybe in acres, but 40 acres of the biggest broccoli on earth. Have a look-see around I got the biggest heads of broccoli you ever did see here. You can see out there my old bus and my old truck, Betsy Blue. Look around here, guys. Giant heads of broccoli. These heads of broccoli are over head high. As a matter of fact, it is amazing, guys. Just look at it. These big, big heads of broccoli. So, Greg, how in the world such ginormous heads of broccoli? I know you're going to guess it. The answer has got to be worms. And, well, yeah, kind of, sort of, yes, the answer is worms. But, unfortunately, in this kind of soil, the kind of worms I've been raising just don't grow too well. I mean, basically, I got a ginormous sand dune here. And, actually, let me introduce to you the world's largest head of broccoli. Yes, right here. This head of broccoli is about 30 foot tall, I do believe. This is enormous, ginormous head of broccoli right up here. Like I said, it must be the world's largest. So imagine that. Ginormous broccoli. So once again, what do worms have to do with all this? Well, for this giant broccoli, you gotta have worms. Really big, giant worms. And there's a special kind of giant worm which works exceedingly well here. It's known as a rattlesnake. Yes, the rattlesnake. What's the rattlesnake do to help this broccoli grow? Well, it eats the rats that would otherwise eat it up, I suppose. Rats like this kind of broccoli. They make nests in these broccoli trees here. Now, the other secret is it just takes a long time to grow it like this. This is a very slow growth broccoli. Now, the disadvantage of that, growing so long, is that the stems are exceedingly hard. Yeah, really woody. Kind of hard to eat and digest. Yeah, you would not want to digest these broccoli stems whatsoever. In any event, my friends. So, yeah, this is my spoof video for today. Happy Thanksgiving. Hope I can get this video uploaded today. But these are juniper trees. Yes, juniper. In Alabama, we got little juniper bushes. You can give them a few hundred years, and they might grow like this. This one here is probably 500 years old, maybe older. This thing was probably here before Jamestown or Plymouth was ever settled as a little sprout. A little broccoli sprout. It does look like broccoli, don't it? I bet my friends out here in the desert will never see broccoli the same again. Oh yeah, and this is from my big sand dune. On my beachfront property out here in Arizona in the high desert, they say, and the maps indicate, that this area was once indeed a beach for a great inland sea that stretched across the middle of this continent. And there's tons of really rounded rocks here that have been tumbled by water. And out there's my future home, which still needs some walls. I'm living out of my vans for right now. So, yeah, I got all kind of terrain here on this property. So this is my video from the high point up here, looking across. And you can see I'm not the only big broccoli farmer in the area, unfortunately. But, yeah, this stuff don't eat too well. I would highly discourage you from eating this broccoli. Once again, it is juniper, but it has another benefit. The berries on it are somewhat edible. I don't think you'd want to eat too many of them, because they're really powerful. They're potent, and would probably make you sick if you ate too many of these. I don't know, because they're strong. These little berries here. But they have a use that many of you are familiar with. These are the berries they make gin out of. Yeah, gin. So you did get an edible lesson out of this after all. So I wouldn't eat locally they refer to these as cedars quite often. They're actually not cedars. They are truly juniper bushes. Very old ginormous juniper bushes. So I got 40 acres of these. Really nice ones, because you know, you go further up in the desert, like, because you can see way out there ain't anything growing out there. You get as far up in the other direction, you got big forests, big tall pines in the mountains. A lot of variation out here. So I just thought I'd have a little fun today with this broccoli. Hey, you know, I had a Thanksgiving dinner at the senior center here Monday, and somebody brought a broccoli casserole, and it was really great. It was yummy, and it kind of inspired me. I come here and looked at all these junipers, and I said, wow, this is broccoli. It does look like broccoli. So I just messed up everybody's worldview of juniper trees out here. From now on, they're going to see it as broccoli. But anyway, I hope you had a little fun out of this. This was entirely meant in jest, meant in humor. But, you know, guys, we're living in peerless times. Sometimes you got to stop and find something to laugh at just to maintain your sanity. I do a lot of serious videos. I hope you don't mind me cracking loose a little humor every now and then. But seriously, there is a survival benefit in these berries. Coyotes eat the berries. You find these berries in coyote poop. These rats out here live off of it. And I don't know, I guess maybe if you could boil the rats long enough to kill all the viruses, you might could eat them if you can bring yourself to it. If you could do that, you'd probably never starve out here in the desert, in this area. So there you are, guys. There's the secret. And here's my sand dunes. It's not all sand dunes. Red soil. Down there where my house is at, the soil is redder. I swear I'm living on Mars here. So welcome to my new farmstead. Yeah, there will be some farming going on here. You can see a few others out there scattered around. Another little tiny home way out there past my bus. That's kind of a lot of people in tiny homes out here. That looks kind of like mine. I think mine's a little bigger than that one, but not by a whole lot. So there you go, folks. Broccoli farm. I don't know. Yeah, I won't be eating this broccoli. And as a matter of fact, you know, a lot of tree inner bark, the cambium layer. But with this wood, the way it grows, it's just down all in it, gnarled in. You'd have a hard time picking it out from the bark. I don't think you could do it. Not easily. It wouldn't be worth the work. There's some living tissue in there. And I'm not sure you'd want to eat it if you could. I'm just not sure about this stuff. It's very strong, pungent berries. And that might suggest that the inner bark would be pungent too. And probably beyond your capacity to want to put it in your system. It might make you sick. It might even do you in. I seriously doubt that. But it'd probably, I don't know, maybe somebody can give me advice. If anybody knows of anyone that's actually tried eating the inner bark of this stuff, let me know. I'd love to hear about that. But so far, I've not heard anything about that. So, yeah, I got a lot to learn about the plants around here and what can be done with them. So, there's my home right now. I'm living out of that red van up there on that hill. So, anyway, guys, thank y'all for watching. Hope you had a little fun. Happy Thanksgiving. Hope you had a good big dinner. It may be night before I get this posted. And with that, I'm going to say, I'm going to find the X button. Greg out.